Hi guys, welcome back to the Realist Oracle. I'm Mimi, and if you're new, welcome. So this is a who is my secret admirer. So for some of you guys who may kind of have an inkling who it is, it may give you insight into that, like a confirmation. And some of you guys, you may just be completely unaware of the fact that this person is a secret admirer of yours. So we have 3 piles. Pile number 1 is the gold pyrite crystal. Pile number 2 is the green amazonite. And pile number 3 is the blue sodalite. So take a few seconds, pause the video, and see which pile draws you in the most. But I will be starting with pile number 1, the gold pyrite. Okay, so the first card out is the Ace of Pentacles, Earth Energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, 8 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, 6 of Cups, more water energy, Enemy, and Unexpected Joy. Then on the Oracle, we have card number 6, Believe and Succeed. We have 4 of Water. 4 of Water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again. Knight of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This Sagittarius in particular. But it's really less about the sign and more about the energy. Card number 17, Arousal. Card number 23, Boredom. And the 3 of Swords. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile number 1, I feel like for some of you guys, you could have a secret admirer who is in your place of work. So for example, I feel like this is a new environment. So say for example, if you've left something behind, I feel like you have already come to this place where, whether it's a job or a relationship, it was no longer fulfilling you. You just didn't feel like that was the end for you. Whether that was a job, whether it was a relationship, you felt like there was so much more out there for you to conquer, because where you were was, yeah, okay, but you could do better. You know, you deserve better. You're wondering, what else is out there for me to conquer? Like, this can't be it. Some of you guys may have been looking back on the past and you're wanting to maybe recapture a time in your life or a feeling or an experience. Maybe some of you guys also, there was a time where things were where you felt a lot more carefree, or for example in terms of career or finances, you know, during this transition where you're leaving one thing for another, you're looking at a time where you didn't have financial responsibilities, but nevertheless you're now looking towards what you can do to build something. Maybe some of you guys are also thinking about building enough money or enough stability, like financial practical stability, that you'll be able to take care of your kids, or you are anticipating having kids in the future, and so that is a big motivation towards this new beginning that you're starting. So that's some of the background. But I feel like, again, for some of you guys, this is going to be somebody who, when you're stepping into this new job, into this new financial opportunity, it's going to be somebody that is in that environment. Now, for some of you guys, with this enemy card, this may be somebody who initially you feel, you may not be able to trust. So, for example, if it is in a work environment, you might feel like this is somebody who is in an authoritative position. Maybe you feel like they report back to a senior, and so you may be kind of suspicious about them. Or this may be somebody who you feel comes across as guarded towards you. But I also feel like this enemy card is also just representative of someone being in the shadows, and because they're in the shadows, again, this is a secret admirer, you're unaware of their intentions. But if they were to step out of the shadows and reveal themselves, because in both of these cards, it's like the same man, they're both wearing the same hat, they both look the same. So it's like, it would be very unexpected that this person is actually very much interested in you. And this is actually somebody I feel that there is a fondness towards. So again, it may seem like it's very platonic, and that you're only socializing because of the mutual environment that you guys are in. But I definitely feel like this is somebody that is, in an environment that you're going to be very happy in. You feel like you're well suited there. And, you might feel like it's very light-hearted. It's a very playful energy. And I feel like this person will surprise you. I definitely feel like it's someone in a work environment, or some of you guys, this may be college or university or a place of study, wherever you are. But I feel as though this is definitely, something that you are feeling optimistic about. So I feel like your admirer is heavily tied into your aims and goals for yourself. So you're like on a journey to better yourself. You're on a journey to create something stable for for the long-term future. But it's like along the way, or in this environment, this person is, and I see that they are behind you. So if you're a female, then this is somebody who, again, I feel like you may work with this person, or you see them in passing. So when you're on your way to your department or wherever it is, I feel like this person sees you and you see them. I feel like there may be a very quick communication, like in passing. But I feel like, there is this person who watches you, and this person you may very rarely catch this person on their own. So you may see them with their co-workers, or they may be with a friend or something, a lot of the time. But I feel like if they see you first and you don't see them, they make the effort to, grab your attention and say, hey, so I feel like there may be very few words exchanged with this person. Again, you guys are both on your way to doing whatever it is you're doing. But this person definitely notices you, and this is somebody who you interact with. I feel, again, like with this Knight of Fire, they see you as very hot, very sexy, very driven, and very much in control of the direction that you're going in. And again, if you are a male energy, I feel like this woman may have been a bit apprehensive about you, in terms of wondering what your intentions are, or wondering whether you have some, like, how you feel about them. But I feel like they definitely notice you, and they see you as somebody who is quite a strong man in terms of the physical, because I don't feel like you guys know each other that well on a personal level. So much of it is obviously surface level right now. I feel as well for you females, they feel like there's something that is very, like you're well built, or there's something about you that is very feminine, but they feel like you are very strong, or there's a sense that you are very capable of handling things on your own, or carrying out tasks on your own. Especially, again, if this is your work environment and this is a colleague, they watch you doing your job and they see you as somebody who is very, very capable. Some of you guys may have water in your chart, for those of you who that may resonate with. I feel, again, this could be somebody, for some of you guys who work in an office environment. This could be someone who works in your office or in your building. I feel as though, I feel like this is somebody who there's very much a sexual attraction to. I feel like this person is very much attracted to your legs and to your figure. I think they feel like there is something quite elegant about you. Like, you put your outfits together very well. I feel like maybe you're somebody that likes to match your accessories, or like your hair accessories with your clothes, or that you like to match your socks with the color of your clothing, or something like that. Like, if you wear knee highs, it complements your dress, because I feel like this is somebody who, again, wears skirts or dresses, but wears them very femininely, very feminine and very elegantly. So if you're in an office environment, maybe you wear like a two-piece or something like that, but it's just something that is very very elegant. But I feel like, this is somebody who you don't get to see very often. So I feel like there's a break, like at weekends you may separate, go away at the end of the day, so that you haven't come together just yet. Also, I feel like the person who is interested in you, for some of you guys, this could be somebody who is in the process of releasing themselves from a past situation, or they're at a time in their life where they are soul searching for like what feels right for them. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. The Fool, Major Arcana 0, and then the Knight of Swords. So I definitely, again, I feel like this is more to do with the environment. And then under the deck we have Major Arcana number 13, the Death card. So I definitely feel like this is more about the environment, or maybe some of you guys, this indicates that this person is around at a certain phase in your life. So again, this person you meet at, it's this transitionary period. It's like this 10 of Wands, you've been carrying everything on your own for long enough. I feel like you're just starting to feel very exhausted with something, with a situation or a job, relationship, like I said before, that is overburdening and it's unfulfilling. And finally now you're ready to take on a completely new opportunity. So again, like, I feel like if you guys are jumping into a new job, take that opportunity. And it's like, I feel like in that environment, it's very unexpected that there is this secret admirer that is around you. And we have we have card number 17, Heal. And I feel even though it says heal, I'm more paying attention to these chains that are being broken. So again, either you or the secret admirer is in this position. Under this deck, we have Darkest Fears. So again, somebody is breaking free of boundaries. Somebody is releasing the chains of whatever has been burdening them, whatever has been holding them back. Somebody is finally believing that there really is more out there. and it is a real potential, and that they can grab it with both hands if they move forward through it. Somebody also here may have some insecurities that, you know, where they are is all that's out there for them in their life. Like, you know, that's it. They may as well close the book on their story and go home. So maybe somebody is fearing that they won't get another job opportunity that gives them what it is they need, or they won't find another partner that they can have something solid and long-term and stable with, and somebody that has good intentions. But I feel like this is somebody that is gonna surprise you, because maybe you found like you'll feel as though you found a rare treasure. Okay, so that is all I have for pile number 1. So if that is the only pile that you chose, then take care. I will speak to you soon. I will now be moving on to pile number 2. Okay, so the first card out we have is Major Arcana number 9, the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. Major Arcana number 16, the Tower. It's like Mars. Major Arcana number 3, the Empress. Ace of Cups, water energy. Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Death card. Desire. Card number 1, clarity of belief. Card number 8, moving on. Card number 25, guilt. Card number 5, mischief. Knight of air, air energy, Aries, no, sorry, not Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. 10 of earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have Major Arcana number 22, Judgment. So I feel like it's a mixed bunch here. So for some of you, let's look into this Hermit. For some of you, I feel as though, okay, so then in insight into the Hermit, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and then the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a bunch of you. I feel like there is a person in your life who is, again, it's on a platonic level. So I feel like this person you see as a wise figure. This may be somebody who you seek out for financial advice, business advice. You know, I feel like as well, this person could be somebody who has invested in your business, or who has an invested interest in whatever it is you do. For some of you guys, you may have a creative, sorry. For some of you guys, you may have a creative business. You work with your hands. You may do a lot of handmade stuff. Sorry, I need to drink something. I feel like you make a lot of handmade stuff. For some of you guys, you may actually like grow something, and whatever it is that you produce, you use to create something to sell with your business. I feel like some of you guys may also be gardeners, or there's something around you to do with like herbs or nature, or knitting or something like that. I don't know, maybe some of you guys grow hemp or something, or some of you guys may be beekeepers, or you work with honey, or I don't know, something, but I feel like it's actually something that can be scaled up, and it's actually like a money maker, or it's something that's substantial enough to start a business or to create something. I feel like you live quite a, not an isolated life, but maybe you prefer to be around greenery. Some of you guys may live more in the countryside, or you prefer to spend time away from the city. Like if you had the choice, that's your ideal kind of environment. Or even if you do live in a city, then you kind of still prefer the countryside lifestyle, and you still seem and come across as a countryside person, or somebody who is just like a nature girl, nature boy, something like that. And I feel like this person, they have a lot of information, they have a lot of wealth as well. So I feel like even if it's not wealth in terms of money, it's in terms of knowledge. Like maybe whatever they've done, you've done, or they are also in your community. Maybe for some of you guys, I don't know, I'm getting like maybe some of you guys are vegans, vegetarians, or I don't know, just something like that's quite nature based, and I feel like this person supports it some way. Maybe they've come a long way, or they've seen that industry come a long way, so they give you a lot of good advice on the pitfalls, or maybe on the they're able to help you make projections on your business based on their expertise or their history or their knowledge or whatever it is that they have to offer you. And I feel like this is somebody who you would never think is your secret admirer. I also feel like maybe for some of you guys, this person could be in a committed relationship, like because they're old, I feel like this is somebody who is a mature, kind of doesn't shake the boat. So this is somebody who you may feel like I don't know, you may feel like there's a big age difference in them, or you may feel like they always come across as so flat in personality, like you'd have to check the pulse or something. Like I feel like there's something that is very like, I don't know if you would describe this person as boring, because maybe in the context that you know them, it's only to do with work, it's only to do with finances, but it's something that both of your hearts are in. So I definitely feel like this could be somebody like a financial investor who is like a secret admirer of yours. Maybe they feel as well like they view you as the empress, somebody who is very sensual, very sexy, especially with this Queen of Wands here as well. I feel like they keep a watchful eye on you. And yes, mainly because of their commitment to you in terms of their position of an advisor, or maybe if somebody who is a beneficiary. This may also be for some of you guys, I don't know, maybe there is this man in your life who happens to maybe give you money, or just they invest in your well-being. You may not necessarily be with them. This is somebody who may go off and do their own thing. You may not necessarily be committed to this person, but they may give you money, or you know, they may help you pay your bills, or they may give you some kind of help, but it doesn't come across as a romantic. So it's a weird dynamic. I feel like this person may come off as very cold, very distant, very isolated. But even when they are at a distance, you are in the back of their mind, or they have a watchful eye on you. Also because they're very attracted to you with this Queen of Wands here. I feel like maybe they also feel like you don't need their advice, but you appreciate it. So in a sense, it's not like you are codependent on them in your life. Really interesting. But I feel like, yeah, they feel like if it was to come out, maybe it would, you know, it would affect, or it would break down, well, obviously it would break down the context of your relationship as you know it to be now. So they may think that, oh, it would make it difficult to work together, or it would just be an awkward environment. I don't even feel like you work together per se, but I feel like should you ever need the advice or something, this is someone you can always count on to help you out financially with your business or with your bills or something. But it's not as though you're desperate on it. You're not someone who's desperate for that money. So I'm not sure exactly in what context that person is to you, but I definitely feel like it's more of like a business, it's more of a business thing, like an investor or somebody who is your advisor. Maybe this is somebody that you go to for legal advice in terms of business. So say, for example, you are somebody who is, I don't know, doing a skincare range. You may every now and then call this person up to say, hey, like, what kind of testing or what kind of licensing do I need to be able to get this out there, or to be able to legally sell this or put this forward as a product, that's deemed to be safe for the public or whatever. It could be somebody in that kind of capacity where you may not even think twice about them in a romantic sense, because you may not even look at them like that. You may not even necessarily, this may not be someone who you would look at on the surface and think, yeah, I'm attracted to them, but they do with you. But you would never know it. You would never know it, because they're very professional in terms of the context of their relationship with you and what they are in your life at that current moment to do. So they're able to focus on their job and focus on why they are, interacting with you in that present moment, and not get sidetracked in their attraction, in their sexual attraction towards you. And I feel as well like I'm kind of getting tripped up on my words. So I don't know if sometimes you may find like this man gets tripped up on his words or what he's saying when he's around you sometimes, or maybe jumbles his words up or gets tongue-tied. And that may be the only hint at all that this person gives off. But I feel like you may put it down to, I don't know, maybe it's their mind, or that, I don't know, maybe you put it down to like old age or something. I don't know, it's something, because I feel like there could be an age difference or a lifestyle, that there is a lifestyle difference between you and this man. Even if they're wealthy, I feel like they're not very flashy. I feel like they dress down. And for some of you guys, this person may have quite a lot of facial hair or like a beard. Some of them may be graying, so they may start already showing grey streaks in their hair or in their facial hair. For others of you, I feel like you still have somebody that is admiring you. I feel like for some of you guys, this may be somebody who you called time on with already. You may feel like you have already moved on from this person, or that you may feel like this person has already moved on from you. Maybe they, when the relationship ended, either maybe they were cheating on you and then they continued the relationship with the person they were cheating with. So you kind of moved on, they moved on, and you really wouldn't expect this person. But I feel like once you kind of left their life, they started to have an understanding of themselves from the heart, or they started to really understand what the heart wants. Or this is somebody who you felt like you had to free them in order to get yourself back together, or to get your kind of emotional stability or freedom back. And again, for some of you, I feel like leading back, there could be somebody who is, if you are in that situation where somebody who's like an advisor to you or something, there may be somebody who is in a relationship, they are an older person, and they may, again, they may help you a lot. I don't know if any of you guys may have sugar daddies, but maybe there's some kind of guilt here. Especially if you guys have short hair, that's like You might have short cuts, bobs, or shoulder length hair. But I feel like maybe you may be kind of like the other woman, but you know about it. Even if nothing's happened, this person who is your secret admirer, that you know they may already have an empress in their life, but they still are very attracted to you. They still have their eyes on you. They still find you very attractive, and it's not just attraction, but there's also an emotional, that you also stir some kind of emotional response within them as well when they look at you. You know, especially, and I definitely feel like this is from a man's perspective, because they say men are visual creatures, and I feel like I'm looking at this from a man's perspective. It's like, because they see you as being so attractive and like so well put together, that it's like looking at you, they could almost fall in love. You know, so okay, it's the initial, okay, I'm attracted to you, so let's take it further. It's that, it's not, you know, I want to be with you forever, but that's the starting point, basically. And for others of you, I feel as though, for some of you guys, the number 5 may also be important. Maybe you guys met this person in the 5th month. Or your birthday or their birthday is on the 25th. And for others of you, I feel like your secret admirer is someone, if you go to like a cafe or a coffee shop on a regular basis, I feel like you have a secret admirer that's there. So I feel like, especially if you guys have kind of like curly or wavy hair, maybe on the shades of more like a sandy blonde all the way to like a dark colored, dark black brunette, I feel like there is somebody at your local coffee shop or cafe. I feel as well this could be somebody who works there. So this is somebody who may serve you on a regular basis, or they've served you more than once at this place or in this environment. I feel like this is your secret admirer. I feel like this person tries to keep it, of course, very professional, because they are in a professional environment. But I feel like as soon as you saw them, you made a judgment upon them, like they were attractive, or that if you had the opportunity to go on a date, it's definitely somebody who you would be interested in getting to know. And with this judgment card here, I definitely feel like this is somebody that you are sexually attracted to. But there's a sense of like purity about it. So it's like you're not wanting to jump into the bed. It's like, I would be open to getting to know you. But with the white doves, I feel like it's a sense of purity. So it's like you would only be sexually open to them if their intentions were as pure as yours, basically. And I feel like when they come around, like, you know, they may ask you if you want another drink or if you want anything else. They may take your empty cup, or, you know, they may come by cleaning tables or something like that near you, and I feel like you start to get a bit nervous, so you try to distract yourself or make it seem like you haven't been watching them by putting your head back in the book that you're reading, or in your papers, in your studies, or in your phone. So you start trying to distract yourself when they come around, to try and play down how you feel. And I feel like this is somewhere that you may go on the way to work or after work as well. And I also feel like there's weird, like random, but I feel like as well, if you've mentioned this to a friend or something, and they're kind of like, oh, what does he look like and stuff, and you're having a hard time describing him, I feel like you might have said, next time you're there, you'll try and take a picture. And I feel like you're only ever able to try and snap a picture of this person from the back, for some reason. But I feel like this is somebody who you already feel very sexually open to, so don't worry. It's not like, oh, you've got a secret admirer crushing on you that you aren't even open to. You already have made a strong judgment. This person has already made a strong impression on you, more than they know. So this person if that part is resonating with you guys, that you have met them in a place that you regularly go to eat or drink. If it is somewhere that you eat, I feel like it's, again, a cafe. It's something very light where they would still serve like hot beverages or something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's just see if there's anything else. Okay, so we have card number 3, share the love. And then we have card number 8, success and growth. So yeah, I definitely, again, well, share the love is pretty, I mean, the whole reading, that pretty much is what it's about. But I feel like especially that is within this first section, or the first story that I spoke of, and where this person very freely hands themselves to you, and they are contributing to the success and growth and knowledge within your business or within your mind. You know, they are helping you climb that financial ladder, but also it's also helping you to grow as a person. And as your mind grows, as you learn, it's like you bring about success as well. And again, I feel for some of you guys, the secret admirer is this person who you hand over cash to at a till. So they may work in retail. This is somewhere you go to regularly. And maybe when they're giving you back your change, or you're giving them your money, there is this lingering touch. You know, that doesn't really need to be there. You can just drop the change and so can they. But it's that unspoken indication of someone trying to say, hey, I like you, or just trying to make themselves a bit more memorable in your eyes. So we have 2 8s here. Okay, so that is all I have for pile number 2. If that resonated, feel free to let me know. If you only chose pile number 1, then, sorry, not pile number 1. If you only chose pile number 2, then take care. I'll speak to you soon. I will now be moving on to pile number 3, which is the blue sodalite crystal. Okay, so the first card out, we have Major Arcana number 7, the Chariot. That is Cancerian energy. The next card we have is the 10 of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Knight of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So again, some of you guys definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you watching could be a Scorpio. Next card out we have is Thief. So already I definitely feel like you guys are dealing with somebody who may not be very honest, or, you know, I feel like this could be a precautionary of, like, don't rush into something based on love. Like, don't hastily move forward based on your emotions, because it could turn out to be disappointing, and then you feel like somebody has taken something from you, like your time, your heart, your emotions. Like, it's just a disappointment. So for some of you guys, that could be, if you are dealing with a Cancer, you know you are dealing with a Cancer, and maybe it's not necessarily so much a secret admirer, but it's more like maybe you're wondering what their intentions are. Maybe you feel like it's more their intentions that are a bit secretive. Next out we have Fortune. Card number 14, Balance. Card number 7 of Water. 3 of Earth. Major Arcana number 3, the Empress. Card number 16, Transgress. Card number 4, Seduction. Queen of Swords. And then we have the 5 of Swords. So air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, especially with this balance card, especially if you're getting to know somebody, really make sure it's balanced. Like, if you feel like you are the one who has to put the driving force, and I know that this is a secret admirer reading, but I feel like, again, this is a precaution that if you are the one that is having to drive the relationship, if you are having to make most of the plans, if you feel like you are the one who is coming out of pocket in terms of time, you're always the one who is having to make the sacrifice in terms of maybe traveling to see this person, or you're always having to foot the bill or something, you know, you're having to come out of pocket financially, even if it's because you are the one who's traveling further distance all the time. You know, make sure that you keep an eye on that. Make sure that things are balanced and that what you're giving is what you're receiving as well. And it doesn't have to be in the same way, but make sure that this person is giving, or what they are giving shows that they is equally invested in the situation or in you as you are with them. But I feel like this could be also, for some of you guys, for some of you guys who have vehicles, you're a driver, I feel like there could be somebody who, like, for example, if you take your car to the same mechanic, I feel like there may be this guy who is always around you when you go and take your car into this person. And I feel like sometimes this person may be a bit shady. Like, maybe there's times where they tell you that your car needs work, or you need something done that you don't need, just to get your money or just to be able to see you, but really their intention is getting you to pay for something that you don't even need. For some of you guys, this may be somebody who is your plumber, or this is somebody who, again, comes over to your house to fix your sink, or if you've got like some kind of leak or crack in your wall, this may be some kind of contractor who comes over to your house. So be very careful with rushing in with somebody who, again, you meet that is like that. I feel like this person, you know, they may be very hands-on and very friendly. They come across as very friendly. I noticed in both of these pictures, like, they're hands-on. They're very hands-on, and this lady is exposed in both pictures. So I feel like it's more of a sexual... It's definitely more of a light-hearted sexual thing, but this person is very good at being able to kind of seduce people. But I feel like this is somebody who, when they say things, like, they may try and flatter you, I feel like you're someone that's like, no, flattery will not get you everywhere. You may be able to tell that this person is like their lines may be cheesy, or there's just something that's very ironic about this person, where it's like, you know, this person thinks they have game, they think they're really slick, but it's like you can tell. You know, you might be someone who's like, I bet you say that to every woman, don't you? But you might say it in a very jokey way, and you know that you've caught them off guard. Like, you know that this is somebody who, you know, like, you could almost imagine that they had the same script and they repeated the same words or the same lines to the same woman, or vice versa. If you're a guy, then she may repeat the same thing to other men. In fact, for some of you guys, this could definitely go the other way. As with you being a man, this may be a woman who is very good at the seductive charm, very good at using her assets to get what she wants as well. But I feel like with this Queen of Swords, it's not something that you haven't seen before. Like, your radar will go up, and especially in the background, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's like a coffin and 3 men being carried off. It's like, no, yeah, I've already been here. Like, I will bury you if you even waste my time. So I definitely feel like you are smart enough to know that when this person comes around, like, the only way you'll be taken in by this person is if you allow yourself to run off of pure emotion and you don't include any logic. because with this Queen of Swords, this indicates somebody who is very, very hip to the game. You know, it's like, you may know the art of seduction, but so do I. And I know it not from reading a book, like from a perspective of a man, but this is a woman who may be like, I more know the art of seduction through having it ran on me and, you know, and having learnt it too. So it's like double sides. So this is not someone who you can try and pull off that, you know, stupid shit with. You know, she will cut you off straight away and no one will win. You know, you'll just be stuck looking stupid. So I feel like that could be the kind of person that you have coming towards you, but little do they know what kind of person they're up against. Like, they've met their match to put an end to their bullshit. Because this made, with the 10 of Swords and we got the 5 of Swords here, it's like, if you just use your mind, you can stop it before it goes all the way to the 10 and is really disappointing. You know, this is someone that you'll never kind of get any kind of fulfillment out of. You know, look at this is like a burning building that's smoking. It's like disaster. So that is the kind of person that you have. But I definitely feel like it's more of a contractor or somebody who may fix your car or your vehicle, or they do some kind of work around the home for you. Even if it's someone at work, or you work in an environment and you have like company cars and maybe this person comes to your job to fix the company cars, or it's like some contracted person who comes to your office to fix anything that happens that goes wrong. You know, this could even be a tech guy, a computer guy, you know, somebody from outside who comes in to fix things. And because they move around and they work around, I feel like they tend to use the same kind of behavior, they have the same energy with everyone. But they'll come across that one person who is like, no, I've already met somebody who I've had to bury, metaphorically. I've had to bury, that's already tried that on me, so I'm very experienced in this, and, we'll carry you off too if I have to. So it's very, very sharp. It's like as soon as this person starts, you'll sniff the bullshit from the beginning. Okay. Okay. So we have the third eye chakra, and then the heart chakra. So exactly, you can see through it. You can see right to the heart of this person, and you know that their intentions may be a bit off. And under the deck is the solar plexus. So your intuition and your gut feeling and your heart is right. If you don't trust this person, then, cut it off before it even starts. Don't entertain or allow them to lead you down a garden path. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope this resonated with some of you. Obviously it's not going to resonate with everybody as it is a general reading, but if you have any questions, feel free to email me or leave a comment. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Take care, guys. Bye.